Good morning. Whoops. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Et donc, voilà, quand je parle comme ça, normalement, A1.
Good morning, everyone. Uh, First, I will pray and supplications to the Tibetan and the lineage masters. And after that, I will use my translator. Just be calm and relaxed, okay? Tu sum sum je dham je je ngobo re tu jeng gar jam se chap da ka din sum da man je ba chen je bam ga la me hyap je dur drma me ba la ngo rab do de de go zang go ba ji sa za ye je zo je wa ne ze ra dham je do ra wa me ba je so zong do so da so sem je dham je lu chu son ro wa sen je lab do so chu long do ro wa sen je lab do Londrovers over Sinjel of Dozo, Drova Yezo, and Javers and Jail of Dozo, Topida Jutrovers and Jail of Dozo, Tuji Yenji members and Jail of Dozo, Timdre the Blankabras and Jail of Dozo, and the Sedan on Dembers and Jail of Dozo, Nandakanga Sejisaki, Tinzipa Mera Linkabinzi. Kerem de Novi Chukuza, Tomjotan Gundalanga Sansa, Hizan Kalan Chera Jungraji, in Zebeton, the Zelelapo, Jarvetemba Kune Sanzebe, Kajurumbo Chilangu Sansa, Dojinchung, Turjinchung Chetilo Naroto, Mapamala Chuji Gombopa, Tisam Chambandanga Yaseche, Kajula Manalangu Sansa, Padi Dorjinchung, Rikichaba, Lama Karmapa. Chingur Gunji Jone, Sirpanje, Dananjerma, Telegunji Sebo, Jichu, Pechi, Chondra, Nanger Zeji, Kubinde, Rametuji, Jombar, Nonjaji, Kubinde, Rametuji, Jombar, Omiji, Podona, Tisosonji, Gunjingo, and Ronsan Chikungan, Danzebe, Savala, Meshala. Sanza da song zha la na chu la jo yan de song jian gong dong na yong ga de song jie le jiu la ben ge za la me xiao lan ge san za ne lo to ba jie wa zhen jie lo na ma ya tong ba la ye ge dong lo dong ne zi ke zhong da dong me ye ge nan dong zhuo wa gen jie da ke qi san ba 탐지에 견도 주인데 되바 쇼 스스등아 견자 제진치 약속매봉 히어라지라스 샘진도 녀도다 전화 돈바난전도 자도 소 다 드랭가랑서 추루망보지 되네 로사르노네 잠바티라 ndana hlin chin zambatila tini nga konza gekringone mala losa trashidele samdrito drevgone trashidele shais.
First of all, as we all are here collectively being here, first of all, from the personal side, I would like to say Happy Losar and Tasidilik.
Trashidele tene da daling around sundelan zamjiti pe mixeji chadi yores.
As we are here today, it is a very special occasion.
Kareresena ne cheparjin tu cheparjin tene temba cheparjin talama cheparjin otara mixe mangbo jinjamde yeba songsam tene nge talinki tusende pe mixeji ngunjenge yos ngarangene.
Why this occasion is very special? Because first of all, this place itself is very special and auspicious place, auspicious people, and especially our special master. That's why I'm taking it as very special occasion.
내 체버지 세야 되게 가르치는 내 체버지에 세고 요랬으나 되니 내인데 지당시에나 야간 파버요 세야 돼 뜸바성제 좀 되는데 쭉 줘버게 되니 야간 파버요 그 라마 트로톱 케바 몸보 정네 뜸바성제 좀 되는데 그 추응마 정사대 source of the buddha dharma 다들 인디 야가레스 티인데 티기 내가 나오네 되니 자사 딜 차대요도 제 차니시는 general speaking 네 체버지레스.
Why I'm calling this place as very auspicious is because lots of masters in the past, and including Buddha himself, has lots of his teaching in this very specific place. That's why this place is very special.
And generally speaking, that is in India, right, the country. And particularly this place, the Kibi, in the Karasena, then Cheperjires, Karasena, Jang Shamana, and so Chopakeo Chimbum, Cheperji, Mamboji, Pepazonji, Chinjila, Chinlapaze, Chinlapchene, some Mazebata, Chu Mombo Sone, Mone Taneki, ne Cheperji, Chinjila, Mane Chadires.
And especially talking about this kiwi, it is very auspicious because our black crown holder and red crown holder has lots of blessing in this place and lots of teachings. That's why this place is very significant.
The black and red holder means the Karmapa and Sharmapa, as you know, right? And then Pane Cheperji to Chadires, then two young Cheperji and Terengunzingos.
And this time, and I'm also thinking this time itself is very auspicious.
And unique because Kanasin and Debiki low mambo chela coronavirus last of the taining us on Zamtavia Mares, that talent is Hama pa net on then no patanja pa sheni raw, Naso Flying Chidula, Denala Kansegrako Numpachi, same intention, a single motivation, couldn't then Chick Lemne, then also lynching the Nanzam. They young beginning of the Losara, then also Anam Zamjeti, two piece Cheperji in the year singing.
The time is special now because we have been suffering from COVID-19 for some years, and we wouldn't be able to make it if this hadn't calmed down. And right now, we're being able to be here after the COVID. And especially, we have this motivation to be here, and we are collectively here on this special occasion or the beginning of the new year. That's why it's very special time.
Tene gupa cheperchi yoresta. Gupa yung. We have extraordinary purpose to be here. Karesena ngaso mayor yakpo huge kunle yores. Zangbu mayor jachembo. Pen tobo je kunle ba songsam. Tene gupa yung cheperchi ngaso ndalan zam yores. We gather here.
And we have a great reason or purpose because we are here with a great motivation to cultivate the Dharma activity. That's why this is very special occasion plus special reason to be here.
Yeah, ngaso ndele liya tin zamyati ngaso ta chi chamchanro trotozo tourist joyanda to tenda wa tsani mare ngaso liya ti pe misil tenda chembo chek te lebioreti ngaso hakko gogres gashi hakko yemet ganshi te ngaso hakko gogres te.
Some might feel that this is not like going on a holiday and having fun. We have this great motivation to be here, and it's a very specific, for the specific reason that we are here.
Yeah, the holiday by leisure is for like a bonus. Yes, it's the main purpose of being here. Is not that like a leisure, right? The purpose career is then chug down the lane, but some mesele ke gupa cheperchi resta.
Actually, leisure and holiday kind of thing is itself is a byproduct, but we are here for the Dharma practice for very specific reason.
Tini chug down the libdu ngi gupa cheperchi re karchen she lago yosena. As we know, sama dewan depa imba chikpa chichung res. Maiki ki mbot trauma donan rowa recto semchi so in devan depa shatares and in dunghan mandepa shatares.
And talking about Dharma, why this is very specific is we all desire to be happy, even the ants or any sentient beings from all the realms, all 6 realms. So this is the great reason.
Yeah, we can see every living being being very busybody. Why? Because of looking for happiness, right? But in return, we can see we are facing lots of difficulties. And 강에 쉬운 되게 여러 가서 너바 대원되고 여러디 저도 토부여 말이야. 이는 문제바도 능하리. No one to be suffered or no one wish to have sufferings in life. But in return, so many 등한 suffering 통되고 여러. 다티 юм시 티니데 개침부지래스.
We are all running. We're all running. Even the ants and every animal is running, but running after happiness. But still, we are facing so many difficulties because we have the motivation to be happy, but still we are facing those difficulties. And that's one of the big reasons.
그 가르레 대와 마터를 가르친 동안 중국어로서나 시와라이 쫀jon노는 손바나이기 대와 너좀 떠모랑 그 대와 드라다는 점 등한 돈데 세연죠 등한 일랑만 버죠 손바나이기 등한 대와 너가 요래때 대외 주드 마신 테레스.
And also Santideva has mentioned that even though we are seeking for the happiness, because we don't know how to achieve that, we are still going further with our suffering.
Yeah. The reason why we are, although we are looking for happiness and we try to avoid from the sufferings, but it comes in, opposite.
Why we're not being able to achieve the happiness and avoid the suffering is that we are, even though we are trying, we are not being able to recognize what will bring us the happiness. That's why we are going in the opposite direction, which is not leading towards the happiness.
Tati dewa dotat machine re ngaso dangal pangtang the machine du ti shipar chedala ngaso ndana lebioresta jama cheda.
For that reason, we want to learn how to become happy. That's why, for that reason, we are here.
Yeah. And tema sonza gupa cheper chi ngaso lebiores.
That's why there is a very specific reason to be here.
다 달랭 값 봐봐라 아니 가존데나 렙네 믹스게 아티 추종래라 추그 나오네 달랭 가서 종제데 가르레세나 디니 덤바 좀 되는데 탑 개바 투지 쳔보 great compassion 라 쾅키 추지 풍보 젠트 제동지 송여레스 84,000 collections of the Buddha's teaching the 가르제너레세나 로셈진남지 줄라 뉴모 젠트 제동여레스 뉴모바 뉴모여러 defilements afflicted emotions 84,000 for remedies of that Buddha has taught 84,000 collections 틱 essence 닝보데 가르세나 디네 다 나서 디고 트랭 럽종조고레스.
And for this time, what we are going to practice is the Buddha himself, the source of great compassion and great wisdom, has taught us 84,000 verses, which to the remove or abandon the 84,000 defilement of the beings. And for that, there is a essence of it, and we are here for it.
젠점 데네 안 가서 그바 좀시 마보 제일 때는 안 삼용데 간세 단다 침보 지드와 임바 손자 그바 제버지르니 썸들 라레스 데네 단데용 가서 너는 좀 토바 단다 침보 제ten 좀 토바데 가르치는 중으로세나.
And I'm saying this because this is a very big reason to be here, because we are trying to gain the knowledge of the Buddha. And this time to be here itself is very special. And the reason is
가르세나 좀블렘 빼면 망보여리 너는 그바 체퍼지 great for the great purpose lep고 요말 준생 가르세나 제왕 흐마라 가서 주스놈 저 망보 지사야발 때는 등가서 너는 좀 터비어레스.
why we are being able to be here is not like something easy, because in this world, many people will try to be collected and try to practice like this maybe, but they are not being able to have this kind of opportunity. But we are here because we have had the merit collected over the period of time. That's why we are being able to
This
be
is
here.
very clear. There's nothing to can find in this world without causes, right? And we are here. There must be some special cause to be here. And many people in the world wish to be, to come for like this conference. This is not conference, but Lord teaching. And many people wish to be enlightened from small thing to the complete enlightenment. But it's not easy to be that. Why? It's not depends on your wish or individual's desire, but it is very much dependent on something that, its cause that behind comes from the past life. Jenza, tini ngaru chama dena lenje den zamti le malanke le tong karma and aspirations, tiki ngaru na ruruk jeni danda yakwende na jela ruruk jare sita.
We are here because of our aspirations and our karma. So that's why we are here.
Dende te ngaru chama popachi whereas
That's why we have to have that confidence.
and proud to be here for great purpose. Nele, te ta tene train ta ngaru train cheni nima ta nima ngayor troyoro 가서 녀마 징로 차라 디네 디 링라 ngazuki tene umanjupa ko shiego yores.
And within this time frame of 5 to 6 days, we're going to be discussing about the introduction to the middle way.
umanjupa is called ina yung umanjupa sewate le laoji mares chungchungji mares it's famous topic chimbojires.
And talking about this middle way, it is not something like it's a very easy topic. It's a very vast and enormous topic.
namju ngazo hiedakala peju nangting hiedakala logic topic res tati.
And normally in Buddhist Institute, it's a course for 1 year.
It is hard to, every one of us complete. To your mother as you talk no la, they must on some ratang yambaji mazurong resing. Ratang's teaching style, special way to.
It's very difficult to end this topic itself in 6 days, but still we're going to proceed with it.
Yung ta kanduche nga sun ro go do sena then idea ji mate rang te rejas matang rang tong rejas tatela.
And we have to go further. For that, we need to have some sort of idea.
Ta kanyang ko rotong jemba de kanduche ngin zo ge sena temchu korang ki jobza ngama te semche jo se re semche ba yoro 10 bodhicitta generations segre 양만은 사죠 세그레로 너나 빼차티노 가르라 요레세나 간세가다 데시죠 요레스 그룹 주즈게 요레스 쭈포티 사죠동 파로도 선바죠 또 자르네 자르세나 코네 컴바인 체네 송게 요레스인데노.
And what we cover is we're going to cover the 10 bhumis or 10 grounds, or we can also say 10 land, and connected with the 10 paramitas.
I mean this content of the Madhyamaka, the enter into the middle way. Its contents like talk about the 10 bhumis combined with in practical way 10 paramitas or perfections. The yoresra the masungsam tombo sachote ngote ndoduji zogini singato. Marco sachote ngote rerendi sachote ngote ndoduji zos.
And we will be doing a little bit of understanding of 10 grounds.
The knowledge, so knowledge chedres ngote the introduction on the 10 bhumis is just for your knowledge in reference. Then the tangtene paru samba chuyora the practical way singa this the kola nyomling jeshi sen ro tani paru samba chuyon du chene nyomling jartang chene chekzogi is.
The 10 bhumis we are going to talk about will be for our knowledge, and the 10 paramitas will be the practical way of practicing it.
There is that the young mama there is, that is the main body, right, of the text. That thing go to na career sena, then temchul pan jogundu go to na la tangashi yores.
And that's the main body of our session. But there is the head or the preliminary
part of the text.
Part of the text.
Tik all the Kanasena Namju Pechamang, Jagar Pecha to Soyina Kanina, Gola, Temchul and Juquasavi, and Lasia or Tire, Ticola Carrier Sena, Changi Chungi Temchu, main last of your to Sopa Yune, then your Tombal and Chopa Joba, she looks at yours, homage to the noble beings or something else. Tires, Capsupavan Dinola, Carrel Tobazo Yoresine, Ninji Chimbol Tobazo Ninji la Tobache. Sorry, Marta, Ninji Chiku Marta. Then Papa Josum Seacher, Papa Senata Arias, noble beings. There's 4 courses, 3 courses of noble beings. The Josum like Jet Basoyatong, Mixie Josum Nani, Ninji Chimbola Tobazoya Chires, or Tiong and Robert Tiggins.
In normally, the text from the India has lots of preliminary sessions where there is lots of offerings and homages to lots of masters. We are avoiding it right now, and we are going for the homage, special homage, where we're going to homage to the 3 causes, which is 3 causes, and in those 3 causes, we're going to specially talk about the cause of compassion.
Tene oyatati ngasu tada nimanga kraila rodang jira. It
is an introduction that we are going to cover in these 5 days.
samba geto magi chedale gede zongni chenjo jimondro songyare ra. The result of spiritual practice is merely depending on your motivation. It's not dependent on size or physical size or verbal size. That timba sunsam kulung piki chimbores.
So when we practice anything, there is a preliminary state or the fourth state. At that time, the motivation plays a huge role. And as they said, it's not the size of the thing that you do, but the motivation that you carry inside, which matters the most.
Yeah, reason why I mentioned the word motivation is because now I'm going to talk about this text. So we are going on into today's actual teaching. So earlier I was just talking about introductions and things that. So
we are going to enter into the actual session. That's why all the things that we mentioned before was just an introduction. Now we are going to enter to the actual session. And for that, we have to have a good motivation. There are lots of motivation. And for that, if we bring it short, then there is two sort of motivation. One is samsaric motivation or mundane motivation, and another one is beyond the samsaric motivation. And talking about this motivation, even we practice Mahamudra or the middle way or anything deeper text or deeper practice. But if we do have a mundane motivation, then it cannot be that much effective. That's why we need to have the motivation beyond this world.
If you practice Mahamudra and Madhyamaka based on your mundane motivation, the result of practice of Mahamudra or what we call Madhyamaka become the samsaric benefit because of your mundane motivation, right? Therefore, to have correct motivations very, very important. Almost your spiritual practice, the result of that is dependent on your motivation. That's why to have good and correct motivation is very important. Motivation is.
Now we need to have that motivation beyond this world.
And kulung layang then tikpa member kulong tong tikpa chimbi kulong se ani yores.
And in this motivation beyond the world, there is a two way of having that motivation. First one is the Hinayana motivation, and another one is Mahayana motivation.
Jansam nga so tikpa chimbi ke lam na shungki imba sonsam then tikpa chimbi ke motivation gogres.
As we say ourselves as a follower of the great vehicle, we have to have the Mahayana motivation or the great motivation.
Tiong lam lu su che te ne nga so tikpa chimbi ke lam lan rong ke imba sonsam rule ro chi custom ro chi te ne zogre lagwe ro vesin te mares jumsi te mares tikpa chimbi snim che gor se yati jumsi te sam chi mares.
And to have that great motivation, it's not something like just for the sake of rule or anything like that.
When I say we should have Mahayana motivation because we are follower and practitioner of Mahayana, it's not because of its rule and the regulations for us to have that. But then why reason is kansena aso pento chimbo shu yung yors Mahayana semche yo yina jensam pento shu ju chimbo yimba sonsang aso pento chimbo ra gron reuri apo result te chene Mahayana ke semche gor se yores.
The reason we need to have that greater motivation is because we will gain the greater benefit and greater result. That's why we have to have that motivation.
Jansam ta nga so trendila lenche zamjote karchenen zamgo yesena tene tambe chu sam nden rawola thupa to samba to gamba chene rebu sangji ji kompong rombo ji top go gendo.
The reason that we are collected here is here to listen, contemplate, and meditate is to obtain the enlightenment.
Enlightenment the yang ngarong chibu chedo mai ba nangwa do nyam besem ji tham che ki chedo la pin ta ya ke chedo la tene ngan de na le yong ni tam be chu la thu som che ne sang je kam bo thok go ndo sam ko long te pe ke chim bo resta te.
And the enlightenment itself is we are not here for the sake of our own enlightenment only. We are here with a great motivation to benefit all living beings. And for that, we are here to practice.
Yes, here to listen the Dharma and practice and meditate on it. May I, basically you should have like this metric. May I become enlightened through this kind of practice and listening and meditation for benefit of all living beings. That's the correct motivation. Just you can have that kind of motivation in your mind, so we should practice that. Oh, nothing to translate. Back to Tibetan. Okay. Jensen, tang azo the same the yane the tanda chungchung zan ku chi so no ma dong se je the pin to ya ja la re the tik tanda chungchung so no ma tang ne ge chimbo res ge chimbo ti imba ti nga chi bo la de ma re jawa koma nam soma tenga pep sa lama master great master from Buddha to till our root gurus kono be sang ya ja la re ge chimbo shira re te ma song sam de ne ge chimbo je ne nga so test te to la so no test ong yin gam ja.
And my request is, please don't take it for a very simple thing, because it has a significance to have this kind of motivation. And it is not only said by me here, but it is said by all the great masters and Buddha himself. So please understand it in this way, and we will meditate on this.
Yeah, please use maybe a few minutes or 1 minute to do meditation on that kind of motivation. It's very important to remind what I have mentioned. Please think that why we are here. To listen to Dharma, contemplate, and practice. To get enlightenment for benefit of all motherly living beings. Okay, well done. Now everything become, all our actions, speech, and activities within these few days become cause of enlightenment for benefit for all living beings by power of our great motivation. Okay, so Mara, ta nga tsu tene omanjupa si tene pecha ti nga tsu kanyin ko tuisam ga sonso yin ba sonsa ta tombo uma sewa ti nga tsu tes hako go gres.
Now we are entering into the text and talking about this. It's a middle way. When we hear the word middle way, we have to understand it.
Tene tene rereta oma tela tene ngasu namju oma she on the capsula ta kanse gre le laws she di oma se di ta khona yom mene pa se gre ta khona yom mene pa tan tela oma se gre des nik samar tan jona kanse ko le law yom samara oma tela namju ngasu yewa che du pen oma jupa se he gra ten daw juksa ko oma te ra she on the oma tela tene jobza tanji oma tang jose tsik oma sene oma la yewa ni zoya yores.
And when we talk about the middle way, there is two way of saying, and for that there is being talked about, and another one is means of expression of the middle way.
Ta te ta ngasu tene jobza tanji oma se de karare sena tene jobza tanji oma tela le law se wa ina ta kongdo mene ba se ta kongdo mene ba.
And when we talk about the middle way, the direct meaning itself is not residing in any site.
Any extremes, right? Free from the kind of any extremes and the complexities, right? Tene tati yung xie tsuri yamba ji xie yung de nga su oma jobza tayan ji oma tela ye oma lam oma ndewo oma sen xie gres.
And another way of explaining it is there is a foundation of middle way, path of middle way, and result of middle way.
Tene ye oma tela karere sena ye oma deni sungjo sen xie gres demba ni sangdon joba.
And when we talk about the foundation of the middle way, this is the unification of the two truth.
Labdu karere sena tene kuzup ku demba xie sawa tene ta ndona nga chu ndanong ko chu thom je ngup nong sor che yora nong sor ko chu ndala tham che tela tene kuzup demba se gres.
And when we talk about the relative truth, it is that we are seeing whatever we are seeing, it comes into the relative truth.
Re ti chama de thong ko chu tham che ta main cham da cham thanye cham do so ta ya choma tela kuzup ku demba res.
And the relative truth is anything that is name only or the signal or symbolic, and all the labels, they are included into the relative truth.
Basically we can say every phenomena is the relative truth, right? Ta dandam demba se de ka kare se gor se na nong chang ko chun dara thom chi yit domani ni tambo ni ni thoma ni ni kor rang ji chi ma ro pa ngo tong ni zhe zhe ji ngo ne de ba de la dandam demba se gres.
And when we talk about the ultimate truth is always that it lacks the essence of the sense of reality or sense of truth.
Chama tondona tongni res tongba ni res ti ngo chu tham che ngo tong ni ba de dandam demba res.
And the ultimate truth itself is the emptiness.
Ti ta ta nong so ko chu inde tong ngo rong ji chi ma ra ba tong ni ti ni ne dan do la khoni thade ma res kha ma res.
And what we see as a relative truth and what we feel as ultimate truth is not opposite.
It's not separate.
Distance or not
It's
separate.
same thing, suchness, thatness we say, right? Ti indu nga chu nom ju she sor je yorese pen sheram nimbo no la pranja paramata yoro sutra heart sutra no la shi grese zo tongba o tongba ni zo so zo le tongba ni yima la so pa song yora tanda tin ro che le gon she yorese.
For the reason that in Pragya Paramita we say the body is emptiness and emptiness is the body.
Form, yeah. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. And emptiness is not other than form and also and so forth. That because of that reason, right? The koni sungjuk sayate koni non sorche tong ne sorche tar yona yon tang ngola korong kanse ga thade ma yimba yimba sungsam tene tela sungjuk se ge yore se yo ma deni sungjuk sayate.
Even it seems like it is separate, but it is the unification of one.
Tindaw ji sekor ti yong ka nong do choko sem le jar yong du sem ni chi ke ngo le nga so ki sem yoro sem chi ne lo chi ke ngo le tha ma de bares.
And our mind itself is not separated.
The when we say that if we that kind of knowledge and knowledge of their Madhyamaka foundation, if we look into our mind, apply into our mind, right? Then the same jungo tate yo mare sendona same jirang jire se ya dire. Ye deni sonjo same so jan sheba yena same ni nyaje ko ngol mande baresti.
And when we talk about this ultimate reality and relative reality, it itself is the nature of our mind.
The imba sonsanga chu no andara thamche same re se ya dire ta lo jong no la she yor.
That's why in mind training text, they says, whatever we see is our mind.
It's not only in mind training mentioned, but most of Mahayana Buddhist texts mention that all phenomena, including 6 realms, even including the Buddhahood, is a reflection of our mind, right? Because of that, everything is we can see in samsara, is manifestation of mind, projection of mind. Nothing is other than mind. Timba sonson semni che ngores. Ta tila yo ma deni sonjo lap chugres ta.
That's why we can call it this is the ultimate or the middle way. We can call it as a unification of the two truths.
Yeah. Tene lao ma chuni sonjo se ya te kandere se na pena nyomja to lao ma chuni sonjo re sonam to ishi je chuni yora.
The unification of the two accumulation, we can call it as a path of the middle way.
Yeah. Te kare se na nga chu namju sonam je cho mong bo shu je sa ga yora pena pardo sambatu jimbala sobak sonam je cho do lunga yi som je sonam je cho jini sa ba te da thamche tene to so thoma sonam cho res ta do.
And normally we try to accumulate the merits through our body, speech, and mind. This is all included in the path of the middle way.
Oh, tene ta to so thoma jithok ku nyamni res jithok the post meditation practice ra yom tene ti thamche ngo rongji chi ma da ba nga sun do cho heba ya ne cholam tham che ge ba cholam ni na da khare na to thamche ngo rongji chi ma da ba tong ba ni yimba to yin da la tene jithok ku choba to so chong ba yin na tene khorong do se na yi shin che ke ngo le mande pa ti la to bu ki lo chi yora o te tene kan se na la ma chuni so jo cha ga yores.
Then when we practice all those things, if we could include the emptiness, essence of emptiness in that itself is included with the primordial wisdom.
It's the path of middle way is unification of merit accumulation and wisdom.
Yeah.
Konse yapon go tso lamat. Tene ndewo ma chuni sonjo de kare resena ndewo ma chuni sonjo de kare resena ta khona mene pa ndonna yoba do me pa ni ba do ni mi trip kan ta thamche nyewer shewa khowa do nyonde sena tas ni thi kompora ti ni kan ta khona mene pe nelo chetta wa yendo to ba te tene ndewo ma kuni sonjo se gres.
And the result of the middle way is being able to be being able to be not attached with anything and understanding the emptiness, and we will gain the body of two kayas or two kayas.
The result of the what do you call middle way is the unification of two kayas. Okay, the two kayas. That in David Kandra Sena Rondan to Chuku Nelo Tatopa Dimni Pata to Jeba Pong Chujanello Chetawa Yenda To Semi Dever Hipping the To Ra Ani 세와 니지 칭보 람치캅스 냥 롱발라 때니 옌단도 코라 마통 셈치 마통 거 빠돌라 zuк 넘바니 zu크세나 롱거도 쭈크그 고네 셈치 게탄 제게 요레스 이나용 추크 롱던도 추크 컴폰 타콘도메네 다마카야 톱차나용 옌단 셈치 게탄 짠지 때니 되네 코니 간세 그래고 이신 찍기 잘래 정말 뭐 선삼 되네 레오마 꾸니 송조 차고 요레스
When we get the result of the middle way, that is Dharmakaya or Dharmakaya and Rupakaya, and for that, before we understand the essence of every phenomena or the emptiness, and with that, we have great compassion for all living beings, and with that, we have the result of Dharmakaya and Rupakaya, unification of Rupakaya.
꾸니 손조 다티 레오 마레스 노도도 가르쳐 거르세나 담보 요마 데니 손조티 하코르체 so that dam jamnas
In short, we have to understand the two truths.
marda in short ni karelago sena tilap sombo
In short, what I'm saying is
in short
the foundation,
the foundation path and result, right? Foundation de yoma deni sonjo da hakoverche gores.
The foundation, we have to understand the unification of the two truths.
And the lam oma tsuni sonjo de nyamsaling gores.
And we have to practice the unification of the two accomplishment.
Then reo ma kuni sonjo de ngasola rangjik top yores, top gogorela top togores.
And we will accomplish the two result or two kayas, and that's we will obtain that.
Ta ti kaps papala ta omanjupa ki omanjupa yinanda omatsawa yinanda ti jobza so ti tatires.
Whether we practice the root root wisdom or the middle way, the main essence itself is that.
Jobza so terese khan sai kor sena ti ha cover chedala omanjupa tinga lobjong zo go kar omanjupa nole ti korpe ya ko yores.
And to understand this, we have to practice the middle way.
The omanjupa ro go gres. Tene ta nga chu kaus papala omanjupa sejiti tene kawanju hore sena ta ngi kong de sheba no gila jobza chek oma to jobza tan ju oma ni yobe no ne so te khathau directly jose chek oma na jogo yores.
And where we are, when we talk about entering to the middle way, where we are entering, and we are talking about this, that being talked about and the means of expression. And now we are going to the means of expression.
Means of expression or description of the Madhyamaka, telaya ni yores.
And in the means of expression, there are two.
Ka oma ton temchu oma se ni yores.
The teaching of the Buddha and the commentary.
Te ba sonsam tane ta kaus papa te oma njukpa te khathau directly kawanju hore sena tene temchu oma jogo yores.
And for this time, the middle way is in the commentary section.
Description. But ta temchu ina yong indirectly ka oma la yong jogo yores.
Even we are talking about the commentary, it is indirectly shows the teachings of the Buddha himself.
It describes, directly it's the middle way, entering into middle way, the today's teaching, Madyamakavatara, the Umalanjupa. It talks about, it directly talk about its description, or in, explain about the root text, Shastra, the composed by Naganjana. But indirectly, of course, it explained about the Buddha's teaching himself, itself. So, that Umalanjudu, then temchu Umalanjugu yores.
And so we are entering to the means of expression of the middle way.
Tene ate temchu Umalanjudu juksur tela yang sapato juksur tela sapato jachewa ni chigo ni jugu yores.
And when we enter into the commentary of the middle way, there is it's a deep, profound, and vast.
Yeah, two ways to enter into explain. Profound and vast, right? That's sapate kandi go ni jugu yores,
How we go into the deeper foundation is
so dame beten dame ba ni yora dame keten te pe sarhi jebgo ni shebgo ni tenen jogu yores.
And we are going to discuss in a way of the selflessness.
Of person and phenomenon. Two types of selflessness of person and phenomenon. That omanjukwa. Tene jachewati sajo lamnga parodo sambato. Tene kotong yishin nzepa tlese yando yoro. O ta tusiko tene jeba songu yomba songsam tene jachewo ni jogu yores.
And why this is called vast is because we are going to discuss about the 10 bhumis, 5 paths, and also the activities and all, right? Activities.
This tate jachewo to nunju hores. O yata tene datre ngaso omanjukpa koronko du tonu she njukso to njuglo to omako tonu res. Ina yong chiso tes kale de khayo jiro koya le kares and the sapa yimba songsam kale yo jacha jares.
Even we are discussing about the middle way. I think you might have found it a little bit difficult to understand because it is so vast and deep and a little bit complex in a way.
Yeah. Tene ta ona omanjukpa ndrao yakpo yang zongbo che suitsamre sene tites rotang jere luksul je yore. Te tsamba po den gashi che hako yo jere te kogo yo jere gashi hako yo je mare ti tsamba po de ngote te zogo ya te luksu jere hako peke chimbores.
And when we talk about this middle way, there is a tradition. You know, we have to some of you might know the name of the author, or some of you might not know the name, but it's a tradition to know a little bit about who wrote this.
Tene ndi sunghe te tene padi dawa takwa sina pe jagaram phapo yelo keda chimbo shu je ki tene lama chires.
And the author of this book is very famous master scholar. His name is Candrakirti, and he is widely renowned in the India.
Tene khong kadun thung re sena namthara mangbo no she yore pachi durab jeba dumba yemil thung re she yores kap lama res.
And there are lots of saying about when he was born. And according to a lot of sources, he was born in the 7th century.
Kawan thung re sena jaga lochu thung res.
He was born in southern part of India.
Tene dhamzik nangma chen thung re sek dos.
He was born in Brahman family.
Tene khong chung chung ne chule pe mepa donong chimbo yon ke ji ancient dos.
And even from his younger age, he was very inclined towards the Dharma activity.
Tene kayen ko tene ko tawa zo go sene phamal showa mangbo jabal tene te ko phamak nong thomni nalendal tawa zo res.
As he had the motivation to become monk, he requested his family several times, and he was able to get into the Nalanda University, right?
Tene lama ayen ko Khenpo dawangombo se tsani tene ko rabdu chungres.
And he was adorned as monk from the abode Chandranath.
Tene tianzam ko kong sen la korang Khenpo kan sen la dawangombo yemba sonda korang sen la sen go la dawa to sonres.
As his master's name was Chandranath, he also got his name in his foresight. There is his name is Candrakirti.
Penna nga so kaju pa kama kaju ra mengla karma thuli lusun doas penna o tenang yin sares ko lusot.
As we are in the tradition of Kajupa, we also have karma in front of our name, just like that.
Tene tati je le khon tene ramba yindola tene fully ordained zone to lobjong pe mombo lama nalenda lama mombo tene khon ndo tong nga samala lobjong tachimbo zores.
And after that, gradually he became fully ordained, and he received many teachings from several lamas in the university.
And yeah, he completed his studies of the sutra and tantra, and he became very famously lama tsachimbo kedachimbo kepa non chai de those ko be chan those.
And he became greatly scholared and realized master.
Koro non ne the chalo open ni yo marko
In his insight,
within him. Tina yong tene kong chopati tene toryo ku chopa se gro toryo se na mendo ta kan se pa nyam chong ro zo ne ten dalin da yo ya den those.
even he was a fully realized and great scholar, but he never showed himself in that way. He was always a lazy kind of person
Being very simple.
in the outwardly.
Yeah, being very simple monk and sa nya tong den ke ji cha song se xie so yo des.
When we see from the outside, he was like eating, sitting, and sleeping.
Tene the monks from Nalanda complained. Zoires korong Khenpo loudest and this sa nya nya in zo do le ma to ki lega mandos.
And lots of monks from that same university
Nalanda University.
started to complain to their abode that this particular monk is not doing his job, you know.
Tene kong kin Khenpo ko song res ko la.
And the abode told him,
chorang nang ne do chorang tok pa thombo le chawa yin ba ha ko yo yes. Yina yang me complaint taken do ti inde ta chorang ngin do ko tes lega zu go sare song res.
and the abode from the monastery requested Candrakirti that even you have the greater realization within you, lots of people are complaining about you. So you have to give some service in the monastery.
Tene nyer wa ko res.
And he was appointed as market manager.
It's very easy. Just look after cows and buffaloes. Marketing.
But at that time, it was only his job is to look after the cattles or
Cattles,
cows. Yeah.
Tene ko rokwa te la nyama ta kwa se ya chi tang res Khenpo.
And he had a friend. His name is Suryakriti.
Yeah. Te ko konye ke ta pa jo to the cattle so yara look after zo go. The konye ke to so sama ragang ya tang there is.
And when they have to look after the animals, they both just leave the animals outside and they will just relax.
They send all the buffaloes and cows to the mountain and they're relaxing the other side. Yina yang chanda kan se nyama tawa ki takwar tene sayan thungya sho ma to so tene khone tawa so la pha phune sowa che thores.
Even they seem to relax out there. His friend always used to bring all the milk and yogurt to the monks and they served them.
The monks could be survive because of that. Tene ha le res ta konzo ro kare na se tang dawata palong ngon saur ka loji yore ning jengo to yore dati.
Candrakirti has amazing stories and this is one of them.
Kare res na ani tene ye ti ko ke to ne mata wa kla res Khenpo le ashu res ten padde dawata wa ndi kis ro famous dawata wa ki pa ju ke rmo chang lu thi ya sa ne oman jo ne tene mong thomal chowa che to yore lan Khenpo le ashu res.
And his friend Suryakriti told the abode or the master of the monastery that the Candrakirti can milk even from the drawing cow of the wall.
Cow's image on the wall, he milk from that cow. And then the milk they use for the monks to survive. And his friend, Suryakriti, taught to the principal of the Nalanda University. Then the master answered to them that because Candrakirti, the same won't top some but
And then when he said to the master that he is milking even from the drawing, the master told him it is the symbol of he has conquered his mind.
And realized emptiness. There's no different real cow and image. In real essence, there's no difference. So Candrakirti, he realized that it's very. Then a pen once hour is one such chimbo. Khenpo Shenpen call.
And the abode told that it is an amazing grace.
It's amazing, wonderful thing there, you know. Then that thing answer cheris, then answer yembachi young, Arizona, then Nalandala, Ma Chungundos in the Turhase Mati, Turhak Ma Yungundos, that Dawa Chekan on the left side of Seliki, then a console, Linda Rayos message though.
And in another time, there was a rumor, lots of enemies from Turkestan,
No, Druka.
Turka. From the place Turka, there are enemies are coming to attack, and they heard something like that.
They heard that they received the message said that these enemies or destroyers will reach Nalanda University within half a month, and the new consul temperatures. 다 가르치게 그랬어요. 되는 캠보도 다 라마 게임바 통치를 쉬는파 도탑도 타신도 여러벨라 슈레스.
And there was a great hurdle about it, and people are
Worrying
worrying about it, and they were seeking the solution to really prevent that attack.
되는 다야마슈도 되는 토마 셈레제 데디캅슬라 나렌다 그 추종 요레스 사 추종 다마 프로텍터 요라 데 투가 자로지 레옹레스 but 레네 코 라브레스 다티 타피 데 다와타고 요레 라브레스 파 도야라 마데 도야라 타피.
And they have their own Dharma protector there. From the heart of Dharma protector, there was a manifested one bird, and that came to send the message to the monastery. And it says that the Candrakirti has the solution how to stop them.
되네 다와타고 그송레스 오케이 도이 생게제 양그레스 도이 생게.
And when they requested Candrakirti, then he made one stone statue of
He
the...
advised them to make one lion stone made of the stone, but lion image.
And then they built one statue of the lion, and they kept it in the way, little far from the center. And when the enemies came forward, the lion or the stone lion couldn't do anything or wasn't doing anything. And all monks got worried, and they said, he is fooling us.
Yeah. Tene dawatawa jukwaji koneleon singing gold, do singing gold. That's tukzures nandujan.
And Candrakirti came with one stick, and he just tapped on the stone statue of this lion.
Tene dawatawa tiso on the singing, those singing and go to cheres, go, don't go ya, you Ludi capsule, then matoma doson res.
And just after the touching of Candrakirti, the lion came into life and shake his head, and all the enemies ran away.
Then singing go la take hingul yorangor chanda on go junda otan tone, matoma doson res, tate. Tene answer chimbores, canasena, nanomji no ma jan pa dranzin say top ma zon ram razogra, check on nepa mebotone ma dosonate, and answer chimbores series.
And it is amazing because when the lion just shook his head, there was lots of blood on his face. And seeing that blood, those enemies got frightened and they all ran away. Normally, we have to fight and kill each other to make a victory. But at that time, without doing that, he was able to do. He was able to prevent them from coming.
혼세 라르세 단데 되네 다와타고 누파치 마레스 겐디바 탐지 가람네체 든르조디 누파레 라르스.
And they started talking again that it is not the power of Candrakirti, it is the power of the blessings and
the consecrated by the monks, and they said this because of our power, not power by the Candrakirti.
This is because of the blessing of all the monks, not the mere power of Candrakirti.
Hina yang tini ti doi singe de sa no ma lam so nop song res.
Uh, but immediately that lion just got into the land,
dissolve into the
dissolved
land
into
and
the
the
land.
ground. Then Khenpo Shenpen 단데 철원소 니바치 말레스. then Candrakirti Madyamakavatara semla wang top songbuki ramo top songbuki nibare songres.
And the master of the university told monks, no, it's not the power of yours, but it is the mere power of Candrakirti. He has conquered the mind. That's why you are saying this.
Yang nyamache Madyamakavatara hina sengla gamjab deres. Shen khomba chungchung jizoin, shen do zak khomba jizoin.
And in another time, the Candrakirti was meditating in the jungle.
Tene hina thoma me chigres.
And there they got fire in the jungle.
Yeah, younger got a fire caught then. Tene tina oni ta yurmetoso yora yor kometoso me che on the me takal songres.
And all villagers went to see the fire.
Te sai lamu mar the shen lamu ti shen non yong do devi. Ya tan yong res shen non.
And it arises one Dakini from the jungle, or the tree Dakini.
No train dakidi. Mo kan la res na mo shan song res. Ndi lama te hinji chimbo chi ke lama de se dawa ta ko se go da. Me ke tsig mare chu ke khuge mare ra long ke pugo mare. Ko pe me se lama tar chimbo re se res mo.
And that specific Dakini came out of tree, praised the Candrakirti, that this person is a person of kindness, great compassion, and he won't be burned by the fire, he won't be swiped by the river, or he won't be blown by the wind.
And she taught to the villagers that actually not pray to Candrakirti, but she just taught to the villagers this great master, compassionate one, can't be any obstacles from elements. Te la because sai lamu shani te lavres. Tene dawata wa mechig yomarsta.
That's why he was not burning from the fire.
Tadau dawata ba me meche ten khar lavsina. Dawata ba khar lavsina ngai lama gombo ludrup yoro ngai lama ludrup chewa me be me ngupo poshin thamje sikbai kepa yang chu sikbai ngi chewa me ngupo thamje sikbai. Danda khar lavsina ti khong lama gombo ludrup ki chewa me be dansi. Chewa me pasina ta tombani re. Tombani ji dan to bu lo chi yoro sherap ti ki ngopo thamje shin da ora sa chares ta ngopo chala ta tombani ke ta ngopo thamje tombani to bu lo ti ngopo thamje sek chares.
And Candrakirti said, as my master has conquered or has understood the reality of all the existence of the emptiness, that's why we're not being. His master has already borne all the clingings.
The fire of wisdom of my master burned all the firewood of the conceptual thoughts, meaning that Nagarjuna, he realized emptiness. There's no fire outside. There's no water. So me too, as I'm follower of the Nagarjuna, I already, conquered and subdued all the fires and elements outside. So therefore, I won't be burned by the fires. Nagarjuna told, the Candrakirti told to them.
That's why he's not burned.
Dodo shena tene tenda oki kepa chimbo nani topa ta ye go mare dra di kanse ko topa nye ne me ke tsho mare chu khu tu yo mare tene zamtro mambo tin tenki ke lama char chimbo ji chumbares.
In short, he has having those great qualities. That's why he is not burned, not swiped away, not blown away, because he was the realized master.
Tati to tela so bachitan nam thar ngonsar chi tado yore ina tatu se me the mong tran roughly dawata was in suimba hako sons or that is chopper cheese.
We have lots of stories, amazing stories of Candrakirti, but as we don't have time right now, this is just to give you the idea that who is the Candrakirti.
Tene takong pecha mombo petsam yores dawata wak.
He has written a lot of books.
Pena tata oman jukpa oma tsawa sherab kin drawala yongdal hiesore hielong ramra yor the oman jukpa ke oma tsawa sherab kin drawala tanjin drawala tanda ngoman drawala oman jukpa ton tsikin drawala tsiksar seya sam yores.
He have written many books, and the main root is root verses of middle way, and there are lots of explanation on the being talked about in the middle way and the verbal madhyamika or chik uma. We call it a means of expression of the middle way.
Tandumar, that's no. The Kala was in a Uma Tsawa Sherab Koram Yora, Tsawa Sherab Tit, Ludok Sonra, Titsawa Sherab Til and Dravani Javres.
As Nagarjuna has written the root verses of middle way, he has descriptive 2 books of it.
3 tutors on the root text. Check the so Tandal in Drava Javres, it's secretly on the Mando, which is Tangent Drava, Tanda, Dodo, Tanda.
The another one is all about being talked about the middle way or the meaning of the middle way.
Tsawa Sherab Tanda, root text. Check the Taylor on Drava Javres.
And another one is description of the words or the verses itself of the middle way.
Tila Tixel says a man like Tixel.
That we call text clarification.
Clarification of the verses, right?
Verses.
Tene young kong ke tai ngak kola yung draw mong tier mix e tene pas someone do ba sound do sing go he shama ja se ra go he shama ja la yung draw ji tiores til drama sa dancer light of clarity.
He has written also a lot of text on Tantrayana, right?
Ti now mix e ki draw re dan draw tier se.
Yeah, he was commentary and
teachings.
explanation of the tantric teachings.
Tantric teachings yores. Chapter do pason du pal dravati yores. Gohi Samaja. Especially he wrote the commentary on the Gohi Samaja. It's one of the tantric teaching. The name of that commentary is called Dharmasava, Light of Clarity. And then they was some Kecha Shesola Lojuno, Keta Chimbu Kanesena, Sarva Nyores, Jiting Ditola. Sarvas in clarity. Right?
Okay. He has lots of clarity or the clarity, 2 clarities.
When after Candrakirti, he wrote the 2 commentaries on Madhyamaka and then Gohi Shamaja. The both name of the teachings is their clarity, right? So after that, it comes very famous that there are 2 clarities on earth and 2 clarities on the sky. So 2 clarities on sky is sun and moon. 2 clarities on earth is like 2 commentaries. It means it's enlightened many beings. Alright, then was some padi dawa takwa sayati. Mesele jagal kap tedu nalinda la sobal. Keda chungres, kepa chares.
For the reason that Candrakirti was very famous at that time in India.
Tene dijisla Candrakirti dawa tabak song yali peshato so peluma jotsa de yang. Tene keda chembu shu chungres.
And later on, when his teachings or when his explanations were translated into the Tibetan, he became more famous.
In Tibet. Tene Tau Manjupati Tene, Zangla Per Kongji, Jongla Yina Yong, 2 patons, 2 sums on Cape, Mombo Jongers, Tomta Tsangmak.
And even in Tibet, after the spread of the middle way, there are lots of practitioners who is listening and practicing his path.
Yeah, his teaching.
His teachings.
It's become very, very famous in the renowned teaching of, in Nalanda University. tianzam ta o tinda woman jukwa ti ta nga su thusam zo yore ta tren tanan sam ya ins.
That kind of middle path is where listening and contemplating. And today we're going to conclude here.
Kama khashil chetiya yobes.
We have some more minutes left. If any questions are there, please ask.
According to my watch, 5 minutes left.
So if anyone would like to ask a question, please come here to this left part of the stage so that everyone could hear.
Thank you so much, Khenpo, for your teachings.
Yeah.
You told us a lot about Candrakirti, and may I be so bold to ask you, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are your teachers? I don't think many of us know you. It would be very nice to know a little bit about you.
Oh.
I am the man.
That nga nangbe tawa chuma chenis.
I am the very simple monk.
Achimo se tang te joki chimo ngote du du zo ins.
Actually, I'm just joking. I will tell you about me now.
Nga chesati pores.
I was born in Tibet.
Tani lo pache ta teenage kapsula halam pölyores.
I stayed there till my teenage time.
Nga kamaka ju ke gomba che gnola lo goni tawazu deres.
I was ordained as monk at the age of 9 and stayed there for
Under the one of the Kamakaju
under the one of
monastery.
Koju monastery.
The monastery, the Suk monastery, Sena, Turam Jaturumachik monastery res.
And that monastery is headmaster of that monastery is Tugram Jaltu Rinpoche.
Maybe some of you have heard his name. Tene Tijela, Tene Rumbocheki, Perni, Ya Yagal, Lobjon Zonki, Tawagashi, Gomban, Tango, and the Sentenga.
And then I came, Rinpoche allowed some monks to go to India and practice, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, the Rinpoche was born in India, and he was in Rontik, Nalanda. He was studying, and then sent message to the Tibet monastery to send few lamas to India for further studies. So then our monastery selected 4 lamas, including myself, and sent to India. So I came. Then that it is.
I think it's better if he talk himself right now, right? You
no,
can connect.
It's not. Otherwise, he becomes useless. And then moreover, my English is not good. You may not understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Don't make me happy. Correct. Tini tie chenita that dodota ngarumochik tawares.
I'm the monk from Tugram Jaltu Rinpoche.
And tene ta khatong ngone chenenga phanala nga payol yores namjinga sorumbochi gomba nala de yo tene phasir de yo tene khatong ana lamsong ki rombochi phemata du che shu song kama pak ngal message nong song na leong is
Normally, I stay in monastery in Saku, but
in
Nepal. But as Ken Rinpoche was not being able to take the course, I was invited to be here.
Yeah, I was in Nepal at our monastery. Then I I didn't have any plan to come here for this course, all right? And suddenly, as we know, initially the teacher supposed should be King Rinpoche, Khenpo Shenpen, but some reason he could not come. Then schedule should be changed. So I got a message from here, Holiness. Then suddenly I come here, and that's why I haven't prepared anything. Just talk. If any mistakes, sorry for that. Okay, I have thumbs up and pardon? I heard something from. So you're welcome. So as conclusion and to be complete, the dedication is very important part, the last part. From beginning, whatever we practice, there should be combined with three things. Maybe you know, from beginning, it's called three excellences, right? From excellence of preliminary, excellence of actual practice, excellence of conclusion. If we complete these three things, then our practice becomes cause of enlightenment. Lack of any of these, maybe not. So therefore, dedication is very important. It's conclusion, excellence of conclusion. The dedication we should think that the merit accumulation from past Buddhas, present Buddhas, future Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Sharavakas, and Pratyeka Buddhas, including living beings, may we include that merit with the merit accumulated from today's teaching. We dedicate that to enlightenment for benefit of all sentient beings. So dedicating to enlightenment means just depositing money to the bank, interest will come up. So therefore, we do dedication. Siben solen rono do show. Thank you.
Dear friends, please, we would like to take a few more minutes from you today because